My camera battery is just about to die. Give me a second. Okay, I think we are rolling. What is up and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to take some time and answer those Instagram questions that you guys sent me. Thank you to all the people who sent me the questions. And let's get started with our very first question. My very first question is, why did I start a YouTube channel? So one of my main reasons for starting a YouTube channel, and I mentioned this in a previous video, is because I wanted a way to create memories and have a way of remembering them and be able to share them with friends and things like that. And I felt that YouTube was a great way to do that. As a senior who's about to graduate, I want a way to remember my last year here in Taiwan. Secondly, one of my New Year's resolutions for 2020 was to really try something new and step out of my comfort zone. And that was vlogging for me. Lastly, vlogging is a great way to just get creative and have fun. There is no correct way to vlog or anything like that. And so I thought it was just like a really fun way to get creative. Yeah. My next question is, how did I get so cool and awesome? Took a lot of time, my man. I can't tell if this is a legit or sarcastic question, but I'm glad to know that someone thinks I'm cool. Some people don't.
Comment down below if you think Ben's rude.
But thank you to everyone who thinks I am cool, whether it was sarcastic or not. I really appreciate it. What is your favorite genre of music? A lot of my friends really hate my music, and I'm really scared to answer this question because I feel like I'm gonna get attacked in the comments. But I like pop and light rock and some country music once in a while. My friends absolutely hate me for liking country music, but country is a good genre. Some of my favorite artists include like Vita, The Script, Alec Benjamin, and who else? Blake Shelton for country. I love Blake Shelton. Up next is, what do you hope to be remembered as after you die? Thank you for that dark question. I really appreciate it. Like any other YouTuber, I want to be famous. I want to own a house like Logan Paul, own a couple Lamborghinis. No, I'm just kidding. I think one of the things I really do want to be remembered as is just someone who was kind and helpful. Someone who's lived his life for Christ, I guess you could say. Yeah, that's what I want to be remembered as. What is your favorite Bible verse? Well, I have two favorite Bible verses, one of which is James chapter 1 verses 2 through 3, which is, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because the testing of your faith produces perseverance. And this is just such an encouraging verse for me specifically. A lot of times when I move or when I'm going through hard things, I'll just read that verse and remind myself that God's by my side and that I'm growing through like these challenges and stuff, and I need to have that attitude of willingness to grow. My other favorite verse is Philippians 3:12, which is, not that I have already obtained this. Not that I've already attained all of this, or that I have already arrived at my goal, but I press on to take hold of that which Jesus Christ took hold for me. And this Bible verse was actually given to us by our principal during one of our drumline competitions, and she just shared it with us as a word of encouragement, and it's just kind of stuck with me since. Who is my favorite person that is not family? That's a really hard question for me to answer because I've moved around a lot, so I have like favorite people in every single country, you know? But I would say one of my closest friends is Tim. He's actually one of the people who got me into YouTube. We grew up in China together. I'm in a couple of his YouTube videos. I'll link his description or his account, whatever it's called, down below. Make sure to go follow him and subscribe. Wow, I'm just messing everything up. Make sure to go subscribe to him. He makes a lot of really good videos. He just made one today about surviving the coronavirus. I always say coronavirus. It's corona. Up next is, how have you changed in the past 5 years? One of the ways that I've changed in the past 5 years is actually one of my life mottos, which is leave with... I don't even know my own life motto. Leave with little regrets. No, leave with no regrets. I'm sorry, leave with no regrets. That doesn't mean that you won't have any regrets, but it means that leaving with as few as you can. And my reasoning for that is when I left China, I left with a lot of regrets because I closed myself off. I didn't want to talk to people. I didn't want to say goodbye. I was just like, I'm leaving. No point in like making it all mushy-gushy, whatever. But then when I left the States, I changed my attitude. I took those walls down. I became vulnerable. I became open. I did things that I wouldn't normally do. I pushed myself out of my comfort zone because I didn't want to leave with any sort of regret. And one of the ways I pushed myself out of my comfort zone was going to Six Flags with a friend. I hate roller coasters. I absolutely hate roller coasters. But I went on one with a friend, And I created a memory that I would never give away. And so I think if I hadn't gone on that roller coaster with him, I would probably regret it. So just leaving with as few regrets as possible, which means stepping out of your comfort zone and doing things that you might not be comfortable with. But I think in the end, it's worth it. Up next, we have, what is the basis of morality? God's word, the Bible. Like, I think that tells us how we should live as Christians. My next question is, are you ready to Vita? Yes, I am. I'm so excited for Vita. For those of you who don't know, Vita is a youth retreat that is held here in Taiwan. It is student-led, and I'm going to help lead it this year again. And it's just a really fun experience, and I'm really excited for it. Alright, the next question is, when was the last time you did something for the first time? I don't know. For those of you who don't know, I absolutely hate change. I don't like trying new things. I like things to just stay normal. I don't like new spontaneous things, like just daily routine schedule, like don't change. And part of that I think actually has to do with me moving around a lot. I don't like change because change can be really stressful for me sometimes. Just with moving and having to say goodbye and things like that. So knowing something is constant is really like peaceful to me, I guess you could say. But I guess something I tried for the first time was probably today, making a Q&A. I've never done a Q&A before, if that counts. It's a YouTube video. I've done YouTube videos before, but I haven't done a Q&A. So I'm going to cheat the system and say that that is something new that I've done. Next question is top 3 to Banquet. I'm about to just expose myself on who I want to ask to Banquet. So listen carefully. Are you ready? Me, myself, and I. I'm going by myself. All I need. This next question, I don't even know the answer to, so you guys are going to have to help me out in the comment section below. If you had to be on a reality TV show, which one and why? The thing is, I've never watched a reality TV show in my life, and I don't know half of them out there that exist. So I don't know. Craziest cross-cultural experience ever. Ever? I don't know. Like, I feel like because I grew up in an Asian culture, like nothing is as surprising anymore. I guess like a cross-cultural experience that I recently experienced though was going to Malaysia and just the different like food styles they had there. Like we tried bat meat, which was really good. Tasted like chicken. But except for that, like I can't really think of any other like cross-cultural experiences, at least off the top of my head. But if I think of one, I will make sure to put it in the next video because we are done with all our questions. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I was like trying to think. I was like, wait, maybe there is something, but there's not. But yeah, we are done with all our questions. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching the video, and I will see you guys next time.